Hey guys, it's me Ranvier here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create this quick, easy glam for you guys. Now, I know some of y'all have been waiting for me to film a YouTube video. When I say some of y'all from 6 years ago when I started Instagram and Twitter, like the whole shebang on this makeup thing, and I know I've been lacking over time because it's just been hard to find time, to find the right equipment, to just find a place where I can film without having to worry about my whole family yelling at me because I have to do some type of chore. Asian problems, am I right? Yeah, but other than that, hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get right to it.
Ponytail, dragon, we up in this bitch.
Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation in the shade 50CG. I've been obsessed with this foundation ever since I got it. I think it's worth the money. For me, I just love the coverage and how it makes my skin look smooth and not cakey over time. I'm just going to pounce this all over the skin. So I love to combine two different concealers when it comes to my face. I love using the Anastasia foundation stick in the shade Golden, and then I love using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Beige, I guess it says here. So what I love to do first is I love using this stick. I'm just going to warm it up on the back of my hand real quick and then just apply it underneath here. And basically everywhere that's my T-zone, just like that. And then to build a little more of that yellow tone and a little more light onto my skin, because I do love having a bright under eye as well as a yellow toned under eye. I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Can't Stop Won't Stop right on top of everything that we just applied onto. I just love how they both blend together and it just melts onto the skin. I don't have to worry about it being patchy. I love this combination so much recently. I've been using it when I go to events or just whenever I need to do makeup. And just like that. Bam. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other side real quick off camera and we'll be ready to go for setting powder. Okay, so my favorite setting powder at the moment, I've been using this since springtime and summertime and I've been obsessed. It is the Fenty Beauty setting powder. This is their Pro Filter powder in the shade Banana. So if you guys have combination skin or oily skin, you will love this product. Now if you do have dry skin, definitely be careful with this powder because it does mattify the skin pretty nicely. But I just love that it brightens my skin and it smooths everything out and keeps everything in place throughout the day. But what I love to do is I just love to just dust it off all over the face, making sure I got everything, the whole face is covered with the setting powder, and right away I'm gonna look like a little bit of a ghost, but we're gonna bring color back in a few. I'm gonna be using the Catrice Cosmetics HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. Now this spray is really interesting. It has a cooling effect. It is long wearing, it fixes the face basically, and what it does, it protects the skin, but also keeps it hydrated over time. Now since I already put all this powder, I'm going to just hydrate my skin again using the Catrice Cosmetics spray. Something about it, like the smell, is great. It feels luxurious, even though the bottle is really tiny, but I love it. But as you can see, I'm getting a little bit more color back onto my skin. We're not a little ashy anymore, so that's good. And what I love to do is I love to get the bottom of the Beauty Blender and just press everything in place. Okay, so now for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Morphe Glam Bronze Face and Body Bronzer. This is in the shade Megastar. And what I'm going to use for my brush, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Seamless Shaping Finish Brush. I love this. It's super fluffy and soft, and I feel like it applies my bronzer very well. So I'm just going to pat some on. Dust it off real quick and then just build it onto my face. Notice that I'm not sweeping it, I'm patting it into my skin. I want to build that pigment onto my face to make it look more airbrush and not like swept on. So next up I'm going to be contouring. So when I contour, I love going light because I love to build up my contour over time. I don't like having that harsh contour right away because I feel scared and sometimes it can look a little rough for me. But what I love to use is I love to use the Morphe M310 brush, as well as my favorite all-time contour palette, which is the KKW Powder Contour Kit. This one is in the shade Medium. Just contour away. I don't know. I used to use like actual contour brushes, but recently I've been using this fan brush, and keep in mind guys, this fan brush I believe is like $5 or $6, which is insane because look how big this brush is. And it's easy to clean, it's soft. The only thing I don't like about the brush, sometimes it sheds depending how well you take care of it. For me, I try to make sure I'm careful when I wash it. But over here, as you can see, we're getting a little more snatched, we're getting a little more defined with my image. And I love contouring with this brush for my nose because it just gives me a soft contour. I don't like having a rough nose contour because I just think it looks unnatural for me. And right here we're going to do the jawline. So this is the Rimmel London Radiance Brick Multi-Tone Shimmer Powder. So basically it could be used as a bronzer, but it could also be used as a highlighter. So as you can see here, there's 5 different shades. And what I love to do is I love to use this fan brush right here, and I'm just gonna swirl it all around. And what I love to do is I love to apply it right on top where I contoured and bronzed. And this is just gonna give me that soft, subtle glow. And what I love about this, it's super lightweight and it's buildable. So if you want it to be a little more darker, you can. But for me, I just keep it light and simple. And what I love about it, it makes my skin look hydrated and a little wet in a way, but without having to feel oily and greasy over time. So I love that a lot. And as you can see here, it's just giving me that nice, simple glow. Okay, my favorite part for makeup is blush. I'm going to be using the Catrice Cosmetics Eman collection. So in her collection, she has a blush palette, an eyeshadow palette, and a highlighter palette. So I'm going to use all of them for today's look. But right now I'm going to use the Cheeky Blush Palette. This is by far the most amazing blush palette I've ever used. And look at this. So in this collection here, there is a total of 4 blushes. You have 3 mattes and 1 blush that has a little bit of like a shimmer shine into it, more like a satin finish, and it reminds me of like NARS for some reason. But what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush brush. And for today, I don't know what I want to do today. What am I feeling? Do I want to go more warm? Do I want a more cool tone today? Let's see. The first one I'm going to use is the shade, I hope I'm saying these right, Cairo, hopefully. But this one right here, and we're just going to get some of her, just a little bit. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay. I am known to be wearing a lot of highlighter when it comes to me going out. Sometimes I love my highlighter beaming, but recently, surprisingly, I've been using my highlighter very less. I keep it soft and simple. It's not that I'm afraid of my texture, I just feel like it gives my face a little more of a natural look, and it keeps my makeup looking more expensive looking rather than like a beam of light that just came out of nowhere. But I'm going to be using the Catrice X Eman palette. This is the Lit highlighter palette. It has 4 amazing shades. I've used this already before. As you can see here, the colors are just amazing. Anyone can use it, all skin tones, and what I love about this, you can actually use it on your eyes as well, so we might be using her later on for the eyes. The Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Setting Spray. So this one gives more of like a dewy glow finish, which is really nice. It's really cool. I don't know if you're able to see on camera, but if you look closely, it looks very pearlescent in the bottle. I usually use a small tapered brush when it comes to highlighter, or like more of like a fluffy brush. But recently I've been using a fan brush to just give me that slight subtle glow rather than like piling on a ton. I don't know, for me it just makes it look more simple and fresh. And it looks more natural for me. Like, look at that. That's just like a soft glow, but you can build it up if you... What do we think? Is this approved? Ooh, is it showing? Is the glow showing? Okay. So the one thing I love to do to make sure that my glow stays in place and it doesn't look like a strip of highlighter just on my face, I love spraying any type of setting spray. I'm just going to use the Dewy setting spray from Catrice. I'm going to spray it onto my sponge and I'm just going to press it into my skin, and what this is going to do is just going to like basically melt the highlighter into my skin, and it's going to make it super smooth and seamless. And as you can see here, it's just going to give me this nice glow. Super simple. Look at that. I'm obsessed. Okay, before we move on to the eyes, I love highlighting underneath my eyes as well, like my center of my face, everywhere. I love using this new powder that I recently got about 2 months ago. This is the Ofra Banana Powder. Now, what's interesting to do is I'm just going to get some of this onto the brush. As you can see, look how opaque it is. So I make sure like I dust it off real quick, and then I'm just going to apply it right underneath the eye. And you're going to notice that it's just going to give me that brighten under eye. I love it. It filters it a little bit, you know, it's like free Facetune for you. But let's just get right into eyes. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be doing the eyes. I'm super duper excited. I'm obsessed with this palette. I'm not going to lie. Now, first of all, it's super affordable. It's only $12. And what I love about this palette, it is so universal and easy to use for everyone. So you do have some warm tones and a little bit of a cool tone in here, but majority of it is all warm tones. It's giving me this like bronzy vibe. This is perfect for summer, for fall, for winter, and even spring. What I love about this palette is I love to use this when it comes to freelancing. This would be perfect for like everyday glam. This is perfect for anyone with bridal appointments that I need to do. And what I love about it, it is so versatile, literally. So the first shade I'm going to use is called Sunset. Sunset is this nice warm tone brown. And as you can see here, it just gives me this nice warmth on the eye. I love it so much. Now, next I'm going to use the shade Ranvier. I hope I'm saying all these names right. I'm so sorry. But this is in the shade Ranvier, and it's a warm tone brown shade. I love it so much. It's going to give me a little more depth into my look. I'm still going to use the same brush. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat that right in the center and just buff it left and right. As you can see here, it's making it a little more redder, but it still has that brown aspect that I want to have later on for this look. Majority of the time, I love just using the least amount of brushes for when I do my makeup, because I don't understand how people have the time to use all these brushes and have the time to clean all these brushes. I always keep it minimalistic for myself, and I feel like it's easy and it's sufficient. I mean, at the end of the day, my eyeshadow is still on my eyes, you know, but when it comes to like using different colors, I will definitely use different brushes, obviously, but usually for these types of looks, I just go from light to dark. So as you notice, I'm using a darker color now, and I'm applying it right here on this because I don't want that separation. So what I'm going to use is an angled fluffy brush right here, and I'm just going to use the shade Fairfax right here, which is the lightest color. It's a nice matte shade, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean the edges. I feel like I'm going to do this one, Laguna, this shade right here, which is the bronzy shade. Super pretty. I'm going to use my finger and just apply it right onto the eye, just like that. Okay, we're back. I have my eyeliner on, I have my lashes on, I have my mascara, a little more shadow underneath the eye. I'm sorry that I didn't film this part. I will try to film this type of thing again on a future video. It's just my camera is dying. It's like, I think it has like 1 bar left. But other than that, let's get on to the lips and then show you the full beat and everything and have my hair down just we're gonna have a moment together, you and I. I'm just gonna use this wipe. I am using the Philosophy Purity Made Simple Wipes, and we're just gonna clean the lip real quick. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Lip Pencil. This is in the shade Luna, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line my lips and maybe fill it in with this lip liner. I'm really not going to put any lipstick on today. I love to keep my makeup minimalistic and very lightweight because I feel like it makes it look more expensive and I feel more comfortable not having like heavy makeup, you know what I mean? I'm sniffling. Okay. My favorite gloss. I'm super excited to show you. Apparently, it's supposed to be a dupe for the Fenty Gloss for $4. Once again, I think it's under $5. This is the one and the only Rimmel London Stay Glossy in the shade Down to Gloss. For anyone that wants like the specific name, this is number 125. It is gorgeous. It is stunning. This gloss, it smells nice. I love it. It's super soft. It's not tacky. It's not sticky. It's super flexible on the lips. It keeps me hydrated. I live for it. Look at this. Oh my god. It looks expensive on the lips. The last thing I'm going to use is my all-time favorite, which is my Ranvier Villamelle Luminescence Glow Mist. Yes, this is from my cosmetics line. This is in the shade Lucid Light, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spritz this all over my face. It smells so good. It's super sweet. It has this tropical scent. I love it. And it's just going to give me a nice dewy look. It's going to give me this nice natural glow. And that's it, guys. This is the complete look. As you can see, it's just this quick, simple, sultry, sophisticated eye look. And this nice little bronzy moment. We got this nice natural glow. Nothing too much. I mean, like I said, guys, you can do little. You could do more if you want. This is what the beat looks like. I'm actually not going out anywhere. I'm going to be washing this off after this. But other than that, I hope you guys love this video. I can't wait to film more. And hopefully I have the motivation and energy to edit all the next videos. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, my name is Ranvier, known as Ranvier Beauty. And we'll see you guys next time. See ya!